check from BET.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, no, we need to go to Concord and Starbucks Entertainment, right?
Well, Concord, I just saw Norman Lear and Ken Lombard is in here from Starbucks.
Exactly.
So bring him in here. I want my check tonight. Don't you can erase all this. I got to get a check.
Well, Clarence, would you do me a favor? Clarence, get 2 checks because I'm trying to get mine too, man.
Good night.
Oh, thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this. I'm here with Taylor Hackford, the director and producer of the Ray movie. Now, I was so surprised that he is a good-looking young man, as you all can see. But
I like the young part of that. That was nice. Thank you.
This is the truth. See, like me, this is not gray hair, it's platinum. Okay?
Right,
we don't mess
exactly
around.
right. Exactly.
But you know, I realized how you were able to make that movie so personal when I saw the plate that you had. Look at that, look at that.
I know, as Ray told me, he says, I eat and I talk country. And that was, that was the definition of Ray Charles. If Ray Charles wanted to sound like Prince Charles of England, he could have. He just never gave up his identity, that's all. One of the smartest men I ever met, but he did things his way.
Look, and that's where it's always been. Of course, as a young black guy myself, I grew up listening to Ray at home and what have you. How was it to recreate his life? I mean, did you have to sit and talk with Ray much just to find out? And
I spent 15 years working with Ray on this film. Unfortunately, it took me that long to get the money raised. It's very hard to get a film like this made in Hollywood. I mean, Ray Charles, he's a legacy to every American, but, trying to convince the studios of that wasn't easy. So, in looking back at it, I was lucky because I got to spend all that time with a man, with a real American genius. And in the process, I think the film got better and better because, one, he started to trust me. He realized that I not only had a passion, but kind of an obsession with his life. And he finally said, all right, Taylor, just tell the truth and we'll be cool.
Well, you know something, I must commend you. And, you set the standard. You raised the bar for people that direct and produce movies like that because, of course, Ray, I know he's looking over us right now. And there are so many geniuses that are here now, those that are not as recognized as he was. And, because of you, maybe some younger directors will look for people like you did for Ray.
I hope so. I mean, the thing is, Ray Charles, as I said, he talked country, he ate country. But let me tell you, he was about as sophisticated as you could ever get. The man had a steel trap for a mind. And the thing is, Jamie Foxx does too. They're both from the South. They both have experienced things, as any black person from the South knows. And I saw in Jamie a lot of similarities. But the thing that was interesting to me was that when I found out that he'd gone to university on a classical piano scholarship, Jamie can play funk. Jamie's the hip comedian, right? When you say classical piano scholarship, that tells you a whole other side of Jamie Foxx. And that's what I went on. And I believe that there's a genius in Jamie Foxx also. This is a very talented man. He and I were partners on this. And I spent the 15 years with Ray. Jamie was smart enough to say he met Ray. He convinced Ray. And then he didn't want to spend any more time with Ray because he didn't want to imprint a 70-year-old man. He was playing a revolutionary. Ray Charles had hits when he was 21 years old. And that's what, so Jamie is very smart also. I said, why aren't you spending time with the man? He's right here. And he says, because I'm playing somebody else. The man, but a man 60 years ago. And he was right.
It's an amazing situation here tonight, and you will not believe who I'm standing next to, but...
Oh, they might believe it.
You think so, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, this is Norman Lear.
My goodness.
I didn't believe it. Check out I thought I was the best dressed man here tonight, but man, I got to have that bow tie.
Oh, well, this is on loan. You know, this is from Saul Winston, Harry's son. Yeah.
Okay, where's the security?
There are 3 guys security. Well, look, I've got my little girl said, Dad, you got to wear this tonight. So.
Your girl got flavor. She got style. And you look so good. And you know, all that you've given America, I just don't even want to name all of the TV series that I grew up watching. And I look at you and I say, damn, he's young as I am. Oh, I'm old as he is.
Well, I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm 44.
Oh, you got me by 1 year.
You know, there's such a thing as good fortune.
Yeah.
I had the good fortune of having a partner who said, let's do something called Concord.
Yes.
And we decided to buy Concord Records 5 years ago. And a wonderful team brought all of us together, including this piece with Ray, who there aren't words to describe.
Tell me about, well, I'm going to tell you, you bought one of the greatest record labels in this business. You have a company that deals with integrity. It is not about the hit record, it's about the quality of the music and the artist. Like I was telling you earlier, I've been a retailer for over 30 some odd years, and I have dealt with many of the executives you have there today. First class.
Oh, we got a great team.
We got a great team. Thank you so much, Norman. BT Jazz, recognize Mr. Norman Lear.
Thank you.
Chicago, Beverly Hills, jamming for Ray. And I'm here with these young cats, you dig, because we had to get away from all them old folks. Frankly, I don't hang with old people, you know. All they do is talk about y'all anyway. See, that's why I got to hang. Look, ladies, I'm with the Roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the Roots crew from Philly. We holding it down with Big T.O. You know what I mean? And that's how it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Gorgeous George here. You know what I mean?
But look, you cats play some of the greatest music from your generation that is so kind of against the grain, but yet it achieves what the public wants. And, you know, after all, this is jamming for Ray.
I mean, like Ray Charles basically got his crossover success when he started flipping the gospel music, you know what I mean, and turning it into R&B, or you know what I mean,
gotcha.
Really like creating the music that we call soul right now. I mean, basically, Ray Charles invented that, you know what I mean, and that's basically what we did for our generation, you know what I mean, like we invented the soulful hip hop music,
yes.
You know what I mean? And some people took it and distorted it and ran with it and, you know what I mean, changed it into this and into that, but in its original element is roots music, and that's what we continue to do. That's what we're still doing, you know?
And you know something, and that's why I love the cats, because when you talk about roots music, truly, that's why I fell in love with you cats the first time I heard it, because the bottom line is, look, I heard all that Stax music background. I heard Philly International. I heard all the real music.
In the house.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I had to bust you out on that.
Yes,
look, you know what I'm saying? See, what you got from him and from Ray was the feel for the music, because I have truly appreciated and respected you young men for staying true to the game.
That means a lot. That means a lot. Thanks for the compliment. You know what I mean? That means a lot to him.
I can hear a heartbeat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open every time she smiles. When I come to her.
Excuse me, BT, in case you didn't know, this is Carson Daly. We're in LA. He's not a lookalike. He's the real deal, okay? He was born here in LA,
right,
and he comes and visits every now and then.
That's right, I do. I love it here. It's my hometown. It's good to see you here.
But tell me this. In your experience growing up, and of course you've heard all kinds of music, and
yeah.
Go back, is there anything that can remind you of the influence of a Ray Charles on the music that you listen to?
I think that's a sort of sad case about music today. I hope the the pendulum switches back the other way, where there can be a nice little arena for young musicians with a lot of heart and soul to be successful.